Hey there, hi there, how's your pie there? No, seriously, how's your pie today? It is Thanksgiving here in the Northland. I just wanted to share a few things that I myself am thankful for. That is the families, all the families of all the peoples, most of them. I mean, there's some pretty crappy families out there, and even crappier peoples. You see, I don't like those kind. I like my kind of family. They're there when you need them, and they're not there when you don't. I mean, let's be honest. We don't want families around all the time. We just want them there most of the time. Oh, I just wanted to take a moment to share my gratitude of the families. Another thing I'm happy for is America. The freedoms of America. You see right there, that's America. We get to do things like we get to have guns and freedoms, and we get to do what we want to do and survive and thrive and all the things. And the Northland is a good place to do that. There's other things we don't get to do. For example, our government needs to hold our hands sometimes. Like they need to tell you, you need to wear a seatbelt, young man. And if you don't, you're going to get a ticket because it's protecting the general public. What? If I don't wear my seatbelt in my trucks, I'm going to hurt somebody else on the roads? I don't get that. But anyhow, let's not dive into that too deep. Let's see. Thankful for the government in other ways. Stuff like the cities, the counties, the states, the federals. The cities, they do a good job, typically. The counties, yeah, they're a little big for their britches, a little top heavy. But you get to the states, they're not that great. They just take all of our monies and they tell us what we can and can't do, and they make us wear seatbelts. Not that I have a problem with the seatbelt law. I think the government should hold our hands, and they should tell us how many squares of TP to use when we wipe and all of that stuff. I mean, if we didn't have them, how would we even survive? You know, if we were responsibles for taking care of our own roads and our own driveways and our own safety in our vehicles, heaven forbid. I don't know what would it'd be anarchy. The governments would they're there to protect us. They're there to serve us and protect us. And that's what we need to remember. We need to be good sheep. And that's why I got my sheep ears on here. We just have to follow and do what they say because they clearly know what's best for us. If they didn't, they would tell us. They would say, hey, you guys, you need to pay closer attention to what you want to do and don't listen to us. We don't know what's going on, but they're not going to tell us that because we're paying them big bucks to tell us what we need to do. I don't know why I've got the S's on all the words I say, but it just feels right today's. Another thing I'm thankful for is hockey. Good old American ice hockey. Canada, they claim it's their sport. They do. They may have had a hand in starting it, but I tell you what, America loves hockey too. Minnesota here, we got some pretty good hockey teams around here. The PCYHA, Pequot Cross Lake Youth Hockey Association. It's kind of what started it all for hockeys in Minnesota. Anyhow, hockeys. Thankful for hockeys. I'm also thankful for the footballs. Just the American footballs, really. Don't get into the soccers. I do like some foosball, though. That football's fun. See, what else am I thankful for? Garbage trucks. Boy, we love garbage trucks. They take out all the trash, even from the governments. Yep, they take the trash from the governments. They take the trash from our house. Grandma Jean down the road, they take her trash. And they handle it responsibly, typically. It does go into a hole in the ground, which ends up being a big old mountain of trash. Excuse me, my hair was in the way. But yeah, garbage trucks are much needed to keep our communities clean and our lakes pretties, okay? Oh, speaking of lakes, I'm thankful for boats. Love boats. Oh, you can go out there and cruise the lakes and drink some beers and play some fishing games and what have yous and whatnots. Boats are good. I'm also thankful for automobiles. I love me a good vehicle. Got a 2005 Ford Ranger. I don't fit too well in it, but it's a good little truck. Snowplows. Thankful for snowplows. They keeps the roads clear. And back to the governments. If it wasn't for them, we'd have to plow our own snow, people. Those would be the good days, wouldn't they? Yeah, it would. We'd be more responsible for our own actions if it wasn't for the governments. You know, as a teenager, I used to go rip it up and tear up holes in the roads and spin my tires. And as we get older, we realize we're paying for that. Your property taxes are paying for those roads. And the more we tears them up, the more we got to pay to fix them. So don't spin your tires on the public roads. Spin them in your own driveway. Your dad will thank you for that. And don't do it in my driveway. Oh, no. We got a dog that shoots at you if you spin your tires in our driveway. Thankful for Christmas lights. They really put things into perspective for the season. They give you a little twinkle in your eye when you see the Christmas lights. I'm thankful for spouses. Good spouses. Not the kind that kick you while you're down, but the kind that take care of you. Like my wife. She takes good care of me. She takes good care of our house and our kids, and I'm very thankful for those kind of spouses. I'm thankful for city employees. If you've got yourself some good city employees in your city, there's nothing they can't do. Boy, can they do things. They do things so well. They make the decision makers look good. You know, the decision makers, they spend an hour or two here and there, and they make all the rules, and then the people that carry them out, they're just doing the job, but you get all the credit for it as a decision maker. It's really a strange system. And then when somebody's unhappy with something that the cities are doing or the townships, they go in there and they chew the bottom off of one of them employees. And that's not fair to those people. They're just getting paid to do what they're told to do by you, the people. I don't know why we keep going to governments today on Thanksgiving. Maybe I should be more thankful for my governments. Well, I don't think so. Anyhow. Let's see, we covered the guns and the ammos. We didn't cover ammos, but we're thankful for that too. It's got to be New Gun Day soon. I think every Friday should be a New Gun Day. Everybody should get a new gun on Friday. Every Friday. You don't have to sell old ones. You just got to get new ones. I'm thankful for the children. And I really am thankful for them. There's a lot of good. Children are great because they're wholesome. Children are innocent until proven guilty, though. Keep that in mind. Or until they become guilty. But children are good, kind of a good view into our past, a reminder of what we were. But children are the real MVP. And coming up on Christmas here, it's another thing I'm thankful for is Operation Griswold and all the people that donate to it. There's been so many people, probably you watching this. Sorry, I pointed to you. You've given money to this operation, and it's going to provide a lot of joy for a lot of children. They're going to get to have a morning full of happiness and a reminder that people care. So I'm very thankful for those people. Thankful for Jesus. He's the reason that we get to celebrate Christmas. He gave a lot for us. I think we should give a little bit in return. I'm thankful for the fact that I can come to my office and do work all by myself on a holiday if I want to. If I got nothing else going on, I can go get some work done. Nothing else going on around me, I can just get work done. Or I can sit here and record random videos. But I am thankful for that. The freedom. Exhibit A. The freedom that's provided to us and defended by the great men and women of our U.S. military, our law enforcement officers. We got a lot of good ones out there, folks. And they provide us a lot of freedom. Freedom, if you want to open your business, say you got a gas station, you want to open up to serve the people on Thanksgiving Day, you can do that. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Freedom. A lot of places aren't like that. America's unique that way. Now, if you want to go stand in the middle of the street and take a pee, yeah, that you can't. You could do it, but you shouldn't, because it's illegal and you will go to jail for that. But most other things you can choose. You can do pretty much anything you'd like within the confines of what the government tells us we can do. Those are called laws. And you have to follow most of them. Sorry, all of them. Follow all laws, folks. Don't break them. Back to those law enforcement officers. I got the pleasure of hanging out with one today. I gave him some coffee, had him stop in, warm up on this cold Thanksgiving Day. Provided him a cup of coffee, and we just got to chat a little bit. Thankful for those folks that are out on Thanksgiving Day away from their families, making sure everybody's safe and protected. Those local law enforcement officers are there to protect and serve. There's some bad eggs, just like in garbage men, there's plenty of bad eggs there too. But for the most part, good people, salt of the earth. If you know yourself a garbage man, give him a high five today. Say, hey, thanks for taking out the trash. We should do more of that, folks. We should take out our own trash once in a while. And if you're still with me, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Don't tell me how you feel about it. I don't really want to hear it. Think, man, this guy's a whack job. Whatever you want to call me. Say what you want. But thanks for hanging out with me on Thanksgiving. Maybe we'll do it again on Christmas. We'll see. But make sure you take care of your friends and neighbors and family. If we take care of ourselves, we don't need to rely so much on others to take care of us. So treat people right. Give what you have to give. And be thankful. Toodaloo, buckaroo.